Virgo. I'm here to give you a holidays bonus wildcard read straight from the hip with lots of lips in gratitude, with lots of lips, lots of extra kisses and affection and gratitude and thanks for being the highest viewing sign for the past reading series we were using to gauge the bonus wildcard read and who was going to obtain it. You just left everybody in the dust. So I'm happy to give this read to you. I also just want to give a brief shout out to members of the channel and all the subscribers, all the new subscribers, all the OGs, everybody who's been here from the start. Thank you so much for being part of growing the community here. And thank you for the viewership, for watching the reads, and just everything that you contributed to the space we're creating here, what we're building here as a community. I greatly appreciate you, greatly appreciate all of the super thanks that have come through and just all of the support. Just really want to end the year on this note, just paying it forward and letting you know how much I appreciate your presence, that you're willing to spend your time with me, and for receiving the reads and everything you contribute, from your comments to you know, sharing the videos, all of it. I'm just really grateful to have such a quality group of people gathered together here, and I'm looking forward to lots of new growth in the new year, and I'm going to bring some exciting things to the channel. But without further ado, we're going to dive into this bonus read for Virgo, and we're going to look at what good news is coming your way, okay? And this is for all significant Virgo placements: Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Pluto, or an important placement in that 6th house. You could also be a Pisces rising, which would make you a Virgo descendant, and you might find resonance with this message. So let's just dive in. Let's see what good news is coming your way. We're only focusing on the good in this read. Let's end things on a very positive note. What good news is coming Virgo's way? What good news is coming Virgo's way, Spirit? What good news is coming Virgo's way, Spirit? All right, we're going to get a baseline energy for you here. Ooh, the Devil. I feel like you're getting the upper hand in a situation where somebody has really been holding you back. Somebody's been kind of exercising an oppressive influence in your life, and I feel like you're just about to break free of this and switch things up on this Devil. It could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with here that's been throwing a wrench in the works. Doesn't have to be, but I do like to bring in the signs because that often resonates for people. Judgment. All right, this is a judgment going in your favor. So maybe the verdict's been out to this point, and some of you have been through some kind of like legal hassle, dealing with some kind of legalities. Some of you have felt really held back by the man, you know, and I feel like there's some kind of judgment in your favor here. Maybe you felt like you missed some kind of opportunity because there was somebody who was really just creating a toxic influence in this situation. You're going to get some news that this opportunity is coming back around the bend and that it's heading in your direction. Okay, this is very positive development for you. I think you thought that this matter was over and it was done and dusted. There was no way to turn this around. And then it's like at the last moment, it's like a Hail Mary moment. And, you know, you make the big catch and you get a full-on touchdown, all right? And you're toppling over this oppressive force. It feels like somebody who's, you know, somebody who doesn't fight fair. That's what I got. You know, they like to do sneaky things. They like to maneuver things behind the scenes to their advantage. I think this person is also pretty silver-tongued, I got. And they don't want that coming out. Okay, that's making somebody bitter, all right, but the truth will be revealed. That involves your security. There might be some money coming your way that you were actually owed a long time ago, but maybe somebody pulled something slick. They took more than their share, or there was something here that happened that wasn't right. It's something that you were supposed to receive that you didn't receive before. For some of you, this could be related to an inheritance that was passed down to you, and there was something that was throwing a wrench in the works. This feels like an oppressive influence, though. I did say the man, okay? So this could have been there was like some kind of back taxes that were owed, or it could be that there was somebody contesting the way the will was outlined, or there was some kind of legality that was getting in the way. And for a while there, you were kind of worried about how you were going to figure this out. You might have been having some financial concerns, some financial worries. And there might be some judgment coming through in your favor where you're getting some unexpected cash, and where you did feel like you were really in debt, or you couldn't like get your head above water. Something's coming through that's bringing a nice chunk of change your way. You're going to find that, you know, you haven't been left out of the loop here, right? Spirit's got your back, and there's something that you were supposed to get that is coming through for you. To me, it does feel like it gives you a greater sense of security, financial stability. For some of you, this has been, you know, you've been in a really competitive field and you've been trying to make your mark. You just felt like you couldn't get ahead. You know, you've been working really hard, and now you're getting some opportunity is coming around that's going to like breathe life into your career and also into your bank account. That's what I got. This is all about security, stability, financial renewal. And in some cases, it's money that's been held up because of some kind of oppressive interference. And this is getting cleared up, and there's a judgment in your favor. It's a really good thing. So let's get some more details on this. Tell us about this good news for Virgo. Tell us about this good news for Virgo. What does this look like, Spirit? Give us some more information about this good news coming in for Virgo. It's interesting now when we brought in that manipulative, oppressive influence, how there was like the blocking energy that came in. I mean, there's been a lot of blocking energy in general with this Mercury retrograde cycle. It's been a little frustrating, but in general, I have to say, you know, it's pretty wild where the blocks come in, how they highlight certain points. I can't make it up. Justice, this is totally balanced in your favor. We've had a lot of Libra significators come out on the board here, all in the upright. Judgment is a Libra card. Justice is a Libra card, okay? There was another Libra significator that came out as well. So this could have something to do with a Libra. This could have something to do with balancing out the karma with a Libra. This could have to do with balancing out your own karma, and through coming through with some kind of balance in this area, the balance turns in your favor, judgment in your favor. I also feel like you might have a significant Libra placement in your chart, okay? And this could be speaking really strongly to you, but this is, you know, some kind of judgment in your favor. Things are turning around where you sort of felt like your luck was on the downturn. You know, this news comes through. It suddenly helps you achieve also a greater sense of balance, a greater sense of stability. I feel like the finances are really getting freed up. Where there was blockage, they're getting freed up. And for some of you, this has something to do with some kind of legal ironing out, paperwork, something connected to like the government, you know, the man. I feel like you're getting ahead of this. Maybe that's something that's been a very oppressive force for you. Maybe you've been worried about, how am I going to pay my taxes, or how am I going to, you know, just get this stuff balanced out? Or for those of you who've been straightening out some legalities, like how am I going to continue to, you know, put money towards this to, you know, get this to turn in my favor? And it all comes through for you. What you need comes through, judgment in your favor. So any legal process you're going through, just know that this is going to turn out very well for you. You might have thought if the things were kind of, you know, not going to go so well. You might have been questioning for a bit how this thing was going to turn out, but it looks like it's turning around real good, okay? Anything else about this good news that's going to be coming in for Virgo, Spirit? Give us some more details about this. Tell us more about this good news coming in for Virgo. Okay. Look at that. See, this is the news coming in. You're in the money. I'm telling you, okay? There could be a fire sign in connection with this, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all right? But here's the news coming in, and look at this, 9 of Pentacles. This is independent wealth, all right? So for those of you who have been, you know, trying to move forward with your business pursuits, I'm telling you, It may have been a slow start. You may have had to lay down a foundation, but you're just about to get news of this windfall coming in. There's a big uptick in the finances, and it's going to have you really sitting pretty. All right. I feel like you're going to be looking good. You're going to be feeling good. You're finally going to have a chance to do some more pleasurable things for yourself. Like maybe it's been a while since you've been able to get yourself some real nice studs, or maybe, you've been wanting to take a trip, or just being able to enjoy the finer things in life. And I feel like something's coming through. There may even be somebody who wants to splurge on you a little bit. All right. You might hear from somebody who wants to show you that they do believe in you. This could be like balancing something out with somebody that gets on the same page with you. Maybe there's some kind of like business opportunity connected to this as well. An opportunity to maybe have somebody that acts as an investor, or in some way, gives you a boost with what you're building here. But again, this is independent wealth. So there's something that has been built here financially. And if you've been worried about your finances and how your resources are going to pan out, you don't have to worry about that. I see that you're starting to head into a time in your life when you're going to be less focused on just like getting by, how am I going to make ends meet, and having these debts and these concerns kind of weighing heavily on your consciousness. Instead, it's going to just free you up to be able to relax and enjoy yourself a little bit. So this is a big up level for you, and it looks really good, and you're going to be looking really good. Some of you might choose to, take a little of this good fortune that's coming your way. You might want to, kind of like change the image a little bit. You might be getting, a new wardrobe. You might be going and having a spa day, just treating yourself. You may be, wanting to get some regular massages, things along these lines. I do feel like this is the finances freeing up in a big way. It's really good news. And it's something that is meant to be received by you. For some of you, again, it's something legally that's been held up. It's something you were supposed to receive a long time ago, but there was some kind of oppressive element that was getting in the way, that was blocking you from receiving this. This finally gets straightened out, okay? It looks really good. Judgment in your favor. For others of you, you've been locked in a karmic cycle where you were connected to something, someone, an old pattern of behavior, some kind of lesson you had to learn. And it was something that was having a really oppressive influence over you. And once you broke free from this cycle, for some of you, it's breaking free from a person. You started to step more into your personal empowerment. And it's because you did this that now you're like, lined up with what you're meant to receive. And from here, you're just going to see the more that you put your energy out there, the more it returns back to you. It's really going to reflect that inner growth. A lot of times that can happen if we're holding on to something in our lives that we're meant to be released. It can act as a blockage on our path, and it can prevent us from being able to receive the blessings that we're meant to receive. So I feel like in one way, shape, or form, you're closing up a karmic cycle. This karmic cycle moves you out of debt, and it creates a revival in your finances and sense of security. And it's all yours, man. Okay? This is all about you. So expect to hear some kind of good news about this. It might come with an opportunity attached to it. Okay? There could be a fire sign approaching you that has some opportunity for you. All right? We're going to do a cut of the deck here and see any additional elements that want to come in around this. Yeah, look here. I mean, we see that you have been in this place where you've had financial concerns. You've been wondering, for some of you, how am I going to pay for hospital bills? How am I going to pay off, my medical debt that I have? Some of you do have health concerns. And so you've been really worried about that. Like, how am I going to take care of my health? How am I going to pay my medical insurance? How am I going to handle these responsibilities when, I don't have this money coming in? Some of you have been out of work, or it's just been really lean times, especially during the holiday season. You really felt a pinch there, or maybe a lot of people didn't have money to spend and you got affected by that. But there's a brand new cycle coming in with the Fool. Your finances are about to transform. And like I said, whatever finances are coming in, they also open up a whole new chapter for you. This is The blocking energy still remains for now, okay? So just be on the lookout for that. But it moves you out of a sense of lack, okay, to a whole brand new beginning. And I do see you indulging in something fun. You might have been working really hard, just need to blow off some steam, have a good time. I do see that coming in for you, and it does look really good. All right. Um, some of you have been wanting a dog. You know, you've been wanting a dog, and you've been kind of holding off on getting a dog. And you maybe because you were worried about the financial responsibility, if you were really in a position to afford having a dog, or maybe if you are worried about, you know, having to move. You know, are you going to be able to find a place that would even let you have a dog? But I'm telling you, there's something about these finances coming in that change that whole reality for you, and it opens up your possibilities. And I feel like this just puts you in so much better frame of mind. You feel really positive about your future, and that is the good news coming in for you. Get ready for a brand new start, okay? New chapter of your life. I do feel like you're ready for some new experiences. Whatever cycle you're closing as you end this year, it's a very significant one, and it's opening you up for all kinds of new opportunities, and you're going to get a lot of good news about your finances, and you're finally receiving something that you should have received a long time ago, and it looks really good. All right, Virgo, thank you, and enjoy. I can't wait to hear about this new beginning for you and all the good it brings into your life.